The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Hello, everyone. The level 2 risk is concentrated towards our north and east for today through a lot of Pennsylvania and parts of upstate New York, including parts of northern Virginia into West Virginia as well, and even a little tiny bit of Highland County. But to show you where the rain is falling right this minute, a lot of it is concentrated towards our north, which makes sense since that's where the greatest severe risk is. And as we keep on going through the day, a lot of that rainfall is going to be a little bit more noticeable the further north that you go. I do think through the afternoon we are going to see a good amount of rainfall, even some isolated storm chances, but it's going to be concentrated up towards Buffalo through a lot of New York and Pennsylvania, more than what we get. Right now, a lot of temperatures are hanging out in the 60s or even to the 70s. Still pretty dark for right now. Sun hasn't quite risen yet, but lots of clear skies and little pieces of wind here and there. Now, there's a cold front coming through today, which is helping to drive our showers and storms out ahead of it. As we get towards 4 p.m., that looks like some of our peak isolated storm time. Lots of little downpours here and there. We might get 1 or 2 warnings out of today, but I don't even think that risk is particularly high. And then going towards this evening, we start to dry out pretty nicely. But this front keeps on pushing through going towards Friday morning. That develops some extra showers and even storminess on Friday afternoon. I do think that's going to be a little bit more widespread. It looks like of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I would right now say that Friday is the one looking the most intense. Now, as I was saying earlier, Hurricane Lee has gotten a pretty well-defined shape at this point. It's got those arms of clouds reaching in towards the center eye of the storm, which are represented in that hurricane logo. Currently at a Category 1 with gusts up towards 100 miles per hour. Now, it's still east of the Caribbean, but it is moving towards the northwest at around 13 miles per hour, gaining strength. By Friday morning, it's a Category 3 and stays as a Category 4 as we get into the start of next week. Now, by early on Tuesday, it's still to the east of the Bahamas, bringing plenty of rain on shore at that point. Right now, it does look like it's going to turn as we get towards the middle of next week. There's some strong high pressure that's going to build in towards the center of the country. We might end up getting some showers and storms because of that, but right now it's a little bit too soon to say. Just do be aware that towards the end of next week, if we're not able to get that pushed away, then we would end up being on the rainy side. Today, isolated storms with lots of temperatures in the 80s and 90s. Blacksburg at 86, Danville 93, Lexington 91, slightly cooler than yesterday. Overnight, we fall back down to the 60s. Roanoke is at 67. Not looking at those 70s that we have to start off this morning. On the extended forecast, we keep on cooling with those storm chances, most notable on Friday and Saturday. After that, some showers left over for Sunday. Cooler temperatures prevail. Even by Wednesday, we're in the upper 70s.